POV. You just finished Shippuden and want to get into Boruto, but you don't know whether to read the manga or watch the anime. You've heard that the manga is better than the anime, but you're just too lazy to read. And there's also a movie that came before the anime. So, what the fuck do you do? Worry not, because I am here. The Boruto manga is not actually that great, and I'm not talking about the story or anything, but rather the art and the paneling. I'm not saying that Ikemoto is a bad artist either. Just look at this. Nobody can just sit down and decide to draw this. Some characters in the manga itself look real good. But the problem comes up when we compare Ikemoto's art with Kishimoto's original character designs. I mean, Ikemoto did try to draw the characters in his own art style, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but they really do not give off the same vibe. The art and character designs have improved over the time, but the Sasuke from the first few chapters was very unsettling. Speaking of cover pages, here's one from the Naruto manga and here's one from the Boruto manga. The fact that these girls are 12-year-olds does not really help. And why the fuck are they wearing these high heel sandal thingies? I mean, can they even run in those? Temari does look kinda thick though. Dynamic paneling helps you understand the intensity of a situation much better. Clever paneling in manga improves your reading experience. Like this panel in Tokyo Ghoul where Kaneki drowns in his own thoughts and the thought bubble itself becomes the manga panel. And this panel in Chosen X where the character is kicked so hard that the manga panel cracks. I'll link a video from Lines in Motion in the description talking more about manga paneling. The paneling in Boruto manga is pretty simple and basic. It's not necessarily bad, but compared to series in the similar genre, it kinda seems boring. Its predecessor did follow the same formula, but it also switched things more often. Boruto is the sequel to one of the most popular anime out there, but it is also its own story. Considering these facts, Ikemoto's been doing a really great job handling it. Honestly, I think Boruto has the potential to surpass Naruto. Not that it has so far, but it might do so one day. The manga has a pretty straightforward, no bullshit story, and I kinda like that. Coming to the anime, it does everything that the manga does, but better. In Shippuden's filler list, you can see the manga canon episodes and the filler episodes, but in Boruto's list, you can see an extra category, the anime canon episodes. Here, the characters and the world are explored in much more detail, because in the manga, the side characters barely exist and it follows a pretty linear story, so there is not much world building. The world building is not necessary as it is already done in Naruto, but seeing the hidden realms prosperity post-war after Naruto bought peace is really a nice thing to see. Most of the fan favorite characters barely even exist in the manga, like the 8 fucking Hokage. I mean, how could you do my man Konohamaru this wrong? Konohamaru is just an errand boy in the manga, however, in the anime, he is a much stronger errand boy. In the anime, the side characters get as much attention as the main cast do. Not only that, instead of an overpowered jerk, we got a compassionate leader. Instead of a weird One Piece expression, we got a kind and caring father. This all holds significance because Boruto might end up losing it all. And Piero's always been a fucking goat when it came to animations. This shit's way too good. I already love Naruto fight scenes, and they've just added god level overpowered shit in it, and that just makes it better. Some of the anime original arcs were really fire, but here's the thing. Most of them were really fucking boring, and I couldn't watch past episode 140. I have been catching up to what's going on in the anime through the internet, and I've heard that the newer arcs are really great, but still. This is one of the rare cases where the anime provides a better overall experience than the manga. I mean, you can easily skip through the boring parts. I've only started to read the manga after I've dropped the anime, and I've been meaning to pick it back up, but couldn't find the time to do so. Now, the movie is actually just the adaptation of the first arc from the manga, so you can just skip it. So thanks for watching so far. Like if you did, subscribe and share if you haven't. And that's it. Sayonara. Yeah, fuck it. Goodbye.